Hey guys, it's Chief TC here, and I will be covering the clans of Nepal versus BD Barbarians of EWL Season 4 Week 2. Alright, so clans of Nepal, they came out on top with a 4-star lead and a 1.1% advantage. I managed to get a Town Hall 10 V11 2-star. This is what I'm going to go starting off with first. He's going to drop that minion. He was trying to get the mortar right there, but the Tesla popped up, so now he just dropped his haste and destroyed the buildings and got that mortar, because that would cause some problems for his Valks when he's sending them up into the town hall. So now he's going to start off with the naked queen walk, just help creating that funnel for his Valks. That way they'll go up into the middle. Unfortunately, his giants don't walk over to the cannon. They get stuck on that wall, so she has to pop her ability a little early. So she's gonna be going down here in a second. So now he dropped one balloon. That way he could activate that Seeking Air Mine, and Tesla popped up. So now his baby dragon is just gonna be help creating that funnel. That way his Valks go up into the middle. Now he just dropped his 4 quakes to open up that center, and now he's just dropping more of his baby dragons. That way he can make sure his Valks go into the center of the base. Alright, now he's gonna start spamming his Valks. He dropped a few wall breakers. That way they don't have to waste a second trying to melt through the wall. So now it's just rage, heal, and then rage in the center again to get that town hall. And now he's going to be just dropping his baby dragons here in a second. That way he can just get more percentage, because right now he doesn't have that 2-star, but he's about to get it. And that's that. Alright, so now I'm going to go to this Town Hall 11 3-star. This is going to be an Archer Queen walk, Bow Witch. He's going to start with this queen over here. He dropped one of, no, he dropped a couple of his healers. He wanted to just activate the air trap right there. And now he's going to drop that wizard over there. That way he can make sure his queen walks southeast. What she's doing right now is she's just creating that funnel. That way his bowlers, they walk up into the base from there. Now he lured out the clan castle. It's just a hound and a balloon. He's gonna drop a poison on that. The queen, she was being held up by that wall. Really she needs to hurry up and just take out the balloon, because that's gonna cause the most problems. And then now he just dropped another minion. That way he could activate that air trap. His queen is almost going to go down. She does pop her ability early. If he would have dropped that rage a little earlier, I don't think he would have had to pop the ability. There wasn't a whole lot of DPS over there. So now he's going to drop his golem. That way, it's tanked for the wall breakers. Now he's going to start spamming his bowlers and his witches. And then he dropped that last healer on them, which just activated another air trap. So now that golem's walking down the base like that, all the Larrys, they're helping creating that funnel. So his bowlers go up into the middle. He popped his Grand Warden's ability. He raged them up in the center. There's just so many bowlers underneath the rage. And then the healer just transitioned to the bowlers, so they're back at full health. This is now the queen. She's just doing some work on that king over there. She's gonna be taking out that inferno tower here in a minute. And the bowlers on the right hand side, they're just gonna stay alive because that healer is underneath that rage, so it's gonna keep them up. And this base, is just pretty much wrecked. There was no healers needed, or heal spells. Now he just dropped that baby dragon. That way he can help clean up. Since there's no other air troops by it, it's just in the rage mode. You made that look pretty easy. Alright, so now let's hop to the other side of the map and show their Town Hall 10 3-star. You know, this is going to be a bow witch, you know, just using one golem and then 6 giants. You know, he's going to drop the giants first, that way they're being distracted, you know, by the mortars. And so now he's going to drop the golem on the other side, that way they're tanking for some of the bowlers and the witches. Now he's just trying to funnel his bowlers into the center of the base. You know, he's going to want, you know, 3 or 4 to walk around on the outside, that way they're tanking for the witches. You know, he's going to drop that rage. You know, now the clan castle troops are coming out, so he should be dropping both the poisons on them. You know, then he healed, and then now he's going to rage again. You know, that's when you get the most value out of the bowlers, is when they're underneath the rage, because they're just going to throw their concrete really fast, and you know, with their bouncing ability, you know, it destroys everything that's around it. You know, so now, you know, everything's coming to a halt. You know, it's pretty much almost over. You know, the queen pops her ability, and just that baby dragon's doing some work on the base. Alright, now let's go to these Town Hall 9 attacks. Here we go. Alright, so I think this attack right here is called the Perfect Storm. Basically, you just drop your 3 lightning on the 2 air defenses that are close to each other. You know, they're only like 1 tile apart, and then, you know, he's gonna drop a max quake. You know, now he's gonna be dropping the baby dragon. That way he can help create that funnel for his dragons. You know, he's gonna drop his heroes up top. You know, they're gonna be suicide heroes. You know, he just used the baby dragon to activate that seeking air mine, and now the air skeletons, they're just going over the baby dragon, which that's gonna take that out really fast. And now he's gonna be using some balloons, that way, you know, it's gonna help create that funnel for his dragons, so they go up into the base. You know, he's gonna be dropping a rage here in a minute. And you know, now that the clan castle troops are done, you know, it's just you know, he dropped the dragons. Now he's doing the lava loon portion. You know, he wanted to hurry up and take out those 2 remaining air defenses. That way he had all the lava pups to help clean up. And you know, the dragon right there took out the queen. You know, the queen pops her ability. There really isn't much left besides that archer tower and now the Tesla. You know, that dragon barely survives. Alright, I can't find that other attack that I wanted to show. Alright, so I'm just gonna hop on to their side of the map. This is gonna be like a mass hog, and then he's gonna be using the skeleton spells to take out the queen. Since, you know, it's just a lava hound that's in the clan castle, that's what makes this work. Because the lava hound, as long as it doesn't pop, it's not a threat at all. You know, he did take out that king. You know, so now he's just gonna start sending in his hogs. You know, he doesn't have a poison, so, you know, just the skeleton traps, they're just gonna tag along throughout the whole raid. You know, he's just, notice how he's only trickling in his hogs, you know, a few at a time. That way they're spread out and they kind of all go together. And then now that the raid's pretty much over, you know, they turned around, wiped out the skeleton traps, and now it's just clean up. And the hound doesn't do enough damage to where it's an actual like threat to the hogs, so, you know, he just ignores it. Okay, so now this is gonna be a queen walk hog, and then a couple balloons. So he's gonna drop his healers on the queen. She's gonna start walking. He uses a baby dragon to help take out the clan castle troops, and then also because he wanted to help create that funnel. That way she walks southwest. Alright, so now that the clan castle troops are down, he used 2 poisons to take them out. And he's going to be using his queen to break in, into that compartment. He dropped a test wall breaker, and now he's going to be there we go. Now the queen, she's coming southwest, and he's going to be dropping a rage here. That way his queen stays alive, and she quickly destroys the the opposing queen. Now he's gonna drop his king down there. It's gonna be kind of like a suicide king, and then he's gonna drop a wizard here in a second to help take that out, because with that cannon locked onto the king, he's doing some work. So now they're just taking out some of the trash buildings. The queen, she's held up on that wall. He should be dropping his hogs in here in a second. He dropped them from the top. As soon as he dropped that mass hogs, one of the big bombs went off. Unfortunately he didn't save one of his poisons to take care of those skellies, which it wasn't a problem though. I mean, just the attack's very powerful. You can see right here, most of his hogs are alive. He used that balloon to take out that mortar, and now that all the defenses are wiped out, they're going to turn around, take out the skeleton traps, and now it's just cleanup. Yeah, it sucks that I don't know, maybe I can find the attack that I wanted to show. This was supposed to be a go loon, but I can't find it. Alright, well there you guys have it. Clans in Nepal, they came out on top. Congratulations. This is a good war. They both had some pretty nice attacks on both sides of the map. I'll see you guys later.